Things are not looking good for the Republican Party only 6 months into Donald Trump's second term. Watch as Susan Collins, the Republican senator from Maine, was brutally booed and heckled at a recent event.
If you would let me celebrate.
Oh, please.
There's
no celebration during this.
You're gonna fat shame me? So could you just... You're not so slim yourself. Could you please just listen for just one?
Like you.
No, you never listen to us.
You never listen to your job.
Listen.
Your votes destroyed our Supreme Court.
You refuse to have town halls with us. We aren't listening to us.
For a moment,
Why are you funding genocide?
could you just listen?
You have voted for our Israel every vote.
I have a suggestion. Could you listen to the suggestion?
Vote Graham Platter.
Could you?
Yeah.
Could you listen to the suggestion?
It better not go.
It better include a town hall.
Here is my suggestion. I would like the town of Searsport, which has worked so hard with state, local, and with me, to bring today about, to be able to celebrate.
What about Gaza?
Could you just wait?
Why? Why should we wait? Why should we wait? Why? You are genocide. You should be in the haze.
This is one of the reasons why Republican senators, Republican congresspeople aren't going out in public very often. It's why they're not holding town halls. And when they do hold town halls, it gets bad for them. One of the things that Donald Trump loves to pretend is that he has the support of all the farmers. Farmers just love Donald Trump. During his 3-hour cabinet meeting yesterday at the White House, he went on and on about how farmers love him. It's one of his talking points that he brings up time and time again. It's either like how much certain groups and certain groups of voters love him, or how much Joe Biden sucks. It's like the two things we know we're going to hear from Donald Trump. But watch what happened when a Missouri Republican decided that he was going to hold a town hall, and one of his farmers showed up to express his outrage with the Trump administration.
Great-great-grandfather helped open this university. I am pissed, and I'm pissed at you because I have emailed you, because it's easier for me than to try to talk on the phone without profanity. I would appreciate you taking your father's U.S. Constitution book, read it, study it, make your own lines underneath it, and get Trump out of office. The man is a dictator. He knows nothing about what he talks about. I listened to him for about a half hour today, and I got sick at all the lies he brought up. Now, I'm about ready to lose my farm. Do you know why? I'm sure you don't know why.
Lose your what, sir?
Farm.
Farm?
Yeah.
Why is that, sir?
Because Missouri does not have wills. They have trust. They have legal zigzags. And a trust most people don't know anything about. So I'm dealing with a state that's a crooked state, doesn't care about what farmers happen. The only reason why we have farmers today is because the federal government funds them. How much money of our tax money goes to farmers? Farmers work very hard, but they're funded by the federal government, not by selling groceries. That's what Foster Farms and all of those characters, that's where they get their money. The price of steaks, $20 a pound, because of big business. You want to straighten out the budget? Start taxing corporations and the wealthy, like we've been telling you. Do you think we're idiots? Do you think we don't pay taxes? Do you think that we don't have to make budgets? You talk about half-truths when I listen to you. You know nothing about taking care of children because you've always had a really good-paying job. You know nothing about what a working-class citizen does. Come down here. Come down here and start trying to pay your medical insurance. Come down here and walk into Costco to try to feed your family, to feed your kid that's moved out, to feed your great-grandchildren. I had a very good job in California, and I'm able to feed my family, and it goes all the way to great-grandchildren. You're not helping me. Believe me, you're not helping me. You need to take your head out of Trump's ass and start doing your representation of us.
Doesn't sound like farmers just love Trump. I mean, this is bad for the Republican Party. This means that their messaging, their policies are not working with rural Americans, with the farmers of this country. That is one of the Republican Party's strongholds. And we're only 6 months into this administration. Imagine what is going to happen a year and a half from now. I mean, all signs are that there is a blue wave coming because you have a lot of people like this who are not getting conned by Donald Trump. You've got those people up in Maine who heckled Susan Collins. And, say what you want to about Susan Collins, but I think it's even worse that, if we look at her votes, she voted against the big, beautiful bill. She voted against Amy Coney Barrett's nomination to the Supreme Court, right? She's one of those people who has done at least something to stand in the way of Donald Trump, not nearly enough, right? But she kind of represents a more middle of the road Republican, and she's still getting booed. She's still getting heckled like this. So even those middle ground Republicans, I mean, call her, if you want to describe her that way, they're still getting booed. They're still having people show up to her events and drown her out and make her look terribly weak. And then, oh yeah, by the way, you also have farmers who are coming out and saying, look, we're not buying this. We're not buying what Donald Trump is trying to sell, which is just tax cuts for billionaires. And that kind of takes me to his whole deployment of the National Guard in D.C. And now we've seen videos like I'm showing you right now where we have National Guard troops picking up trash in D.C. Like that's what we're using them for. And you have parts of this country, rural parts of this country, who are seeing their towns kind of crumble. So where is Donald Trump with trying to beautify rural parts of America? Oh, that's right. He doesn't give a damn about those parts of America because he doesn't have to see that. Donald Trump just cares about what he sees. He cares about what he sees when he drives to and from the Joint Andrews Air Force Base. That's all he cares about. He cares about D.C. because he's in D.C. And it just goes to show you that a lot of these voters they've been duped and they're seeing through it. That's why Donald Trump's poll numbers are just at an all-time low. That's why people are showing up to these Republican events and saying, boo, we don't like this. We don't want this. I only hope that they remember this in a year and a half from now, despite whatever he throws at them in the next, 16 months, 18 months before we vote. So things are not looking good for Republicans. Things are not looking good for Donald Trump. Despite what he says in these 3-hour cabinet meetings, how everybody loves him. No. If we listen to everybody, polls are bad. Public events for Republicans are going horribly. Let's just see if that happens in the midterms as well.